talk about male and female energies. Um, in the physical, like mundane world, there is a lot of man bashing going on, and this applies like to everybody, but especially like for spiritual practitioners, it's super important to not demonize any of the sexes because they're both important. This whole world is made out of dualities: male, female, cold, hot. Everything is dual. There is no running away from that. We just need to, accept it as it is and not live in some fantasy world. A lot of people run there. Anyways, why is it so important? Well, one cannot exist without the other. Two, we're all made of female and male energies. I have estrogen, but I also have testosterone in my body too. And every man has testosterone majorly, right? But they also have estrogen in there too. So we're not pure, I would say. We are mixed. We have both in us. The female energy is very passive. So you cannot create things only with female energy. You can't create nothing. The female is like the basket. It's the holder of possibilities. It's the holder of potential. The male is like the arrow. It's action oriented. It makes things happen. You need that arrow in order for things to happen. You need the action oriented male energy to actually create stuff, just like the womb and the sperm. It's the same thing. If anybody feels a certain way about any of these energies, which right now it's the male, of course, they are robbing themselves of power because they are walking around unbalanced. You cannot be a good spiritual practitioner until you are in balance and in acceptance of all of that. You cannot be like an ostrich and put your fucking head in the sand and hide from it. There's nowhere to freaking hide. You can't hate on the other sex. Of course there's assholes. There's assholes everywhere. There's assholes from the male sex and there's assholes from the female sex too. Not one of them is any better than the other. Maybe the damage that a male can do is different. I'm not going to say bigger. It's different. Because it can become physical. The damage that the female can do is emotional and mental. One is not worse than the other. They are both bad. So we can't talk how we are sick and tired of the toxicity of the men. Get the fuck out of here. There's so many toxic women that I know personally, let alone, for the rest of the human population, especially in the Western world, especially in the first world. One too many. And I would know that because I come from a place where you guys in America would consider a third world place. Now, what is a balance? A balance does not always mean equal male and equal female. It's not equal. It's different. It's different for every person. So that's why it's very important for you to embrace that and accept it. And you should be able to see situations not emotionally involved. Get yourself out of there and start thinking, how does the male react to stuff naturally? And how does a female react to stuff naturally? Men, action, provider, protector. Females, nurturers. Nurture is one word, but it covers so much, which means you're preparing nutrition, you're taking care of kids, you're taking care of the whole household, if when it comes to mundane life. And we're different, and we're both needed for the household to withstand, for the community to withstand. And let me remind you all that all these spiritualities that you are following, they all stem from the archaic ideas of these people, which are all based on survival and fertility. And guess what? What do you need for fertility and survival? Oh, you need male and female. What a revelation. You need both. Every single one of these is based on that survival of the community. First of all, of the family unit, and then the community, the village as a whole. And for survival, you need the fertility of your animals, you need the fertility of your crops, and you need the fertility of the inhabitants. So with that, I'll let you think about this stuff. See you later.